Hey you guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. It's your girl Mel. If it's your first time, please like, share, and subscribe. If this is not your first time, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I truthfully appreciate you guys. Now, this is my first voiceover, so please be patient with me, guys. But it's about to be lit regardless. Now, today we are cooking honey garlic chicken. Some people use white rice on the side, like I do, and some people don't, which is completely fine because it's about to be boom. All right, continue watching and see how I do it. So I got my sazon. I have minced garlic. I have salt, which I really didn't use, so I won't even put that in the description. Garlic powder, black pepper, sofrito, the tomato kind, honey, of course, ketchup, and soy sauce. So as y'all see, I got my chicken laid out, and trust me, it is clean. If you guys want to know my technique, how I clean my chicken, let me know, and I will show you guys a little tutorial because I do not play that. Okay, now, first things first, I'm going to go in with my black pepper. I like the one that, I could crush and stuff. I don't know why, for some reason, in my mind, it gives me more. And I could eyeball it better. But of course, I'm going to put everything down in the description, how much I put down, because right now, I'm just showing y'all ingredients, and I already eyeball how much I want on mine, but to each his own. Then I'm going to go in with my sazon. I love sazon because it gives it like the best color in your chicken and flavor. Like, listen, I can't live without sazon, to be honest. I'm from the island. Well, my parents are from the island, and I grew up on that, so we don't play when it comes to sazon. Then I'm gonna go in with my garlic powder. I'm taking my time because I literally just came from the grocery store and I'm opening stuff as I go. But yeah, um, garlic powder, that's a fact. You know, put my garlic powder in. And then yeah, after that, I'm just gonna just pat it, make sure it's like all the way in there in between. I'm like rubbing it and stuff like that because that's very, very important. Like you just don't want to just like put season on top of season. No, you want to mix that thing, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm mixing, 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 mixing. So yeah, guys, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Like, I'm not going to hold y'all too long, but the same ingredient that I put in the first time before I flipped it is the same exact way I'm doing it. Like, I know I ain't got no slow subscribers, right? So, yeah, um, we just going to do the same routine on the other side and make sure y'all pat, 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 mix it, mix it, mix it, and all that extra stuff. So now you guys, I have my uh, oil preheated right now, and right now I'm just showing you guys how I do my glaze. So I'm putting the honey in first, and trust me, it's no oil that's required in this step. I'm putting my honey. As you can see, I'm struggling, but it's all good. And then I'm gonna go in with my soy sauce, which is like the key to this success right now, like for real. Now, like I said, I am eyeballing a lot of stuff right now, but at the same time, um, like I said, I'm make sure that what I put in the description box is going to be really built for perfection because me personally, I know how I want it, but I'm just going to show y'all the default way down the description box. But anyway, I'm going to go in with my ketchup. I know it sounds so funny. I didn't think this would work for real, but really, trust me, it really works. It really pop with ketchup. Okay, that's how you want it to look. You know, keep that heat on low. And trust me, like I'm gonna mix it all in, but trust me, like everything that doesn't absorb, give it time because it will absorb because of the heat, So, but make sure you check it like in and out. You don't want to like just let it sit because it will burn up, like it will crisp up. So you want to make sure that you keep it on low volume and you just like stir in between until it gives you that like thickness. So right now I'm going in with my chicken and I'm letting that thing sizzle. I'm starting with the base because you want to make sure that you give the chicken that crisp and like pretty much like let it harden. But don't be alarmed. I know I only added two chicken, but eventually it's gonna get like so like it's gonna shrink and you'll be able to add more. But at the same time, when you do add more, you want to make sure that you turn your volume up a little bit. Right now, the heat is on like medium low. So as you add more chicken, you want to like put it high for like at least like 10 minutes. You want to keep it high for 10 minutes and then put it back down to medium low. So guys, like I said, I was able to add more chicken to the pan because eventually it does like shrink. I did, take out some oil because it was like starting to get like over flooded. So right now I went through with my sofrito. I just took like a spoon and right now as you see, I'm just like pretty much like pushing it all under. I want to make sure that it gets under the chicken because I want it to like pretty much marinate its way up. So I'm just speeding this up because it's pretty much what I'm doing, which is like pretty much self-explanatory. Um, yeah, so you just want to like pretty much like toss it around. Make sure it gets all up in there. I mean, like all up in there. So now what I'm going to do is do the same thing with my garlic. I use a spoon full of it and same thing like I did with the sofrito. I'm going all under the chicken, making sure that it's getting all in between, and you want to be careful with garlic because it can like burn out. So I have a good trick that if that does happen, just put water or como se dice, or chicken broth. Yeah, chicken broth. So that's a trick if that does burn out. So yeah, like I mentioned before, you want to make sure that you get all up in there. Now you want to keep this at a low temperature. I mean the lowest, because at this point you're just like um, letting all the seasoning just devour in your chicken. So you don't want to do too much because we don't want to burn nothing. Then we're gonna go in with our glaze. As you can see, I did start from the middle. Um, and there's a reason why I do that because you want to pretty much let the glaze sit under your chicken first, just so that it could like marinate first. And then of course I give it like a few minutes, probably like 5 to 7 minutes, and then I go in and start to like um, you know, scoop the glaze all over the chicken like you see what I'm doing now. Okay, guys. So at this point, you're just like keeping a close eyeball on it. Like I'm like periodically checking on it, and as you can see, it is starting to bubble up and all that extra stuff, which is good. You just want to make sure that um, it does like the glaze don't start to shrink, because that means like you would either have to add more sauce or you're just like pretty much overdoing it. And I'm still like glazing my chicken on top because you don't want the the chicken base, like the top, to be super dry. Like it'll be so horrible. So I'm just going in, keep eyeballing it, keep on soaking it with the glaze and stuff. So at this point, I personally like to add green peppers or onions, but I did add green peppers, which I don't know. For me, it gives it more of a kick. So it is not recommended. Like you do not have to stop this video and go to the store. It's yeah. So yeah, as you see, I did add the green peppers, and pretty much I just let it soak in there, let it marinate, and let it get softened. Um, Maybe for about 15 minutes. But other than that, everything's all set. Everything's all good. You can add your rice, and all that extra stuff. Some people like with white rice. Some people like with yellow or wild rice. I think wild rice is like a good recommendation for it. But either way, to each his own. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for keeping up. If you made it this far, thank you. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see. Like what you guys want me to cook so I can help you guys. All right, bye.